Superintendent Chalmers, welcome to my humble abode. I'm so glad we could make this lunch appointment despite the inclement weather. Isn't this snowstorm just breathtaking?
Indeed, Principal Skinner. Braving the elements to have lunch at your place is a welcome change of pace.
I'm glad you feel that way, Superintendent. I have a little something special for us today. True delicacy, a local favorite. But first, how about something warming to sip on? I have a lovely selection of herbal teas.
The delicious meal paired with a nice cup of tea sounds wonderful on this cold day. Thank you, Seymour. I'm looking forward to this.
Both sit down and wait for Skinner to serve their tea. That's all you get, jerks, Sonic's voice from off-screen.
So, Superintendent, what news from the Memafield High District office today?
Oh, just the usual administrative hustle and bustle. But enough about work. Tell me about this famous balsam root dish of yours.
Skinner begins sharing the story of the balsam root dish.
Oh dear, the balsam root. It appears it's ruined. How could this have happened?
Long pause as Skinner ponders.
Well, I could pretend I made it last minute, just scrape off the burnt parts and serve it. But that'd be dishonest. Or I could claim that the burnt taste is an exotic flavor, a new culinary sensation. But that'd be silly. Damn it, this could have been a beautiful lunch. I'll have to think of something quick. Perhaps I could serve us some canned baked beans, or as simple sandwiches. But no, Chalmers deserves better than that. I'll make a run to the store before he arrives. I'll salvage this lunch.
As Skinner rushes off, Sonic's voice echoes.
That's all you get, jerks.
Inspiration strikes at the most unexpected moments. Look at that shop just down the street. They sell whole wheat flour. I have it. A perfect substitute for the ruined balsam root. I'll need to act fast before Chalmers grows suspicious. How do I prepare this? A quick bread, perhaps. I'll whip up some whole wheat biscuits. But first, I must climb out the window. A little risk, never hurt anyone. Wish me luck.
Long pause as Skinner starts to climb out the window.
This old house, always causing unexpected challenges. Why can't the window open easily?
After Skinner returns, panting.
I've made it. Now to work on my new dish. I'll call it a burnt balsam root surprises. A whole wheat biscuit, disguising the disappointment of the earlier dish. Chalmers will never know the difference.
As Skinner starts to work in the kitchen.
That's all you get, jerks.
Superintendent Chalmers. I see you made it to the kitchen. I was just preparing something special for our lunch today. Can't wait for your opinion.
So, Principal Skinner, what have you cooked up for us this time?
A dish made from a true Springfield local favorite, the balsam root. It's a rather interesting plant, don't you think? The ancient settlers would grind its roots and use them as flour. I, however, decided to cook it for our meal today. But tell me, Superintendent, do you know the origins of this plant?
Indeed, it's quite a versatile plant. I vaguely recall learning about it in my younger years. But what's the twist in your dish, Seymour?
Little twist, Superintendent Chalmers. I found some whole wheat flour during my trip to the store. I thought, why not try a new culinary approach with it? So I'll be preparing us a whole wheat balsam root dish instead of the traditional way.
Well, I'm excited to try a fresh take on Springfield's classic balsam root dish.
They continue their conversation over the lunch table. Sonic's voice echoes from the background.
Superintendent Chalmers, I present to you our dinner. A true masterpiece. You'll be delighted to know we're enjoying your favorite whole wheat flour dish today.
Principal Skinner, this isn't balsam root. I thought we were having the traditional balsam root dish.
So, there was a misunderstanding at the store, Chalmers. You see, they had run out of the balsam root. But rest assured, this whole wheat flour dish carries the same delectable flavors.
Well, I'll take your word for it, Skinner. Frankly, I've always enjoyed whole wheat flour more than the balsam root.
I'm glad you feel that way, Chalmers. And don't worry, no one will be any wiser.
Ah, this bread is quite delectable. I must say, Skinner, you've certainly outdone yourself this time.
Sonic's voice echoes.
Superintendent Chalmers, what's that peculiar smell? I assure you, it's just the chuchunya simmering on the stove.
I've never heard of a chuchunya being kept in the kitchen, Principal Skinner.
So, it's a rare, exotic delicacy, Chalmers. Somewhat temperamental, but worth the effort.
But the smoke, the flames, that doesn't sound right for an exotic delicacy. May I see it for myself?
I'm afraid I can't allow that, Superintendent. You know the protocol for unannounced inspections?
You can't expect me to believe a kitchen fire is just a chuchunya without seeing it for myself. I'll be getting a clearer picture of the situation, Principal Skinner.
That's all you get, jerks.
Well, Superintendent Chalmers, it was truly a pleasure having you over for lunch. I'm glad you enjoyed the whole wheat balsam root dish.
Yes, Skinner, it was quite delicious. But why the unusual substitute?
The balsam root at the store hadn't arrived yet. I thought, why not go for a fun twist with whole wheat flour instead?
Oh, I see. But what about the smoke and the flames from earlier? I can't help but wonder if it's the chuchunya that needs that much attention.
It's all that. Don't worry, Chalmers. The chuchunya requires a precise and controlled temperature. That's all.
I'm finding it hard to believe, Skinner. Perhaps I should head home now.
But, Chalmers, haven't you seen how beautiful this snowstorm is? Why not stay a while longer?
Sonic's voice from off-screen.
That's all you get, jerks.
A lovely offer, Principal Skinner, but I really must be going now. Goodbye, Skinner.
Goodbye, Chalmers. I'll make sure to have the real balsam root next time.